All right. Be thankful that you are where you are, not where you used to be. Email me, sunshinegoddess333 at gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all. Happy Thursday. Thank you for being here. Like, subscribe, and being part of my soul family. Let's get this party started, right? It's 7:51 a.m. A little late, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's all happening in divine timing. Everything is unfolding as it's supposed to be. Now, I do. Ooh, my tablet's not dead. There's a moon around. That's why there's a lot of illusions, truth coming towards. You know, some people are mad at you because you see them for who they are and not for what you want them to be. Remember, we fight against the spirit principalities and not flesh and blood. Okay, so energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. It's so hot in here. Okay, so happy Thankful Thursday, guys. I know I came on a little bit late, but here we are. Happy Thankful Thursday. You have a new beginning in your life. All right, your financials has leveled up. You're financially abundant is what I hear. The more you get clarity in your life about particular people, situations, and things that are going on, the more it opens up for your financial abundance. Okay, somebody was dedicated to keeping you trapped in a consistent karmic cycle, a karmic loop. It was to feed their ego, it was to make them feel better, and also it was to buy them more time, is what I hear. Now the masks are falling. Somebody knows you're getting new love. It's a lot of new things coming for you, but you have to let go of some old things to move forward. We got the Ace of Pentacles again. That's just double confirmation. 11 could be significant number, but you're maintaining a balance within your life because you've honored the truth of certain individuals and or this person within your journey. And the divine says, oh, okay, so you do see them for who they are. All right, so what you're going to do about it now, whether you separate yourself from this person, detach, or maintain boundaries and standards, whatever the case may be, you're getting rewarded for choosing you first is what I hear. All right, so rewarded for choosing you first. Okay, we have the page of all right, so equestrians or horses, which would be pages. So we have the page of swords here, and we have the Ace of Cups. So somebody's watching you. I always feel like this is my watching you card, but this is also the Ace of Pentacles is my blessing card. So what this energy here is telling me that this person's watching you form a new beginning. I'm watching my blessings form a new emotional beginning within their life, and they're not involved. You know what I'm saying? Happy Thankful Thursday, guys. Get those thumbs up. So again, this person's watching your cups overflow. Literally, see all the water. I pick up heavy Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. We have water sign energy here as well. So it's like this person's watching you go from an imbalanced energy to a balanced energy, and especially what comes to your emotions. So it's like what you already see and know of this person or who they are or who they're hiding behind. It's like they can't hide behind that mask, that facade anymore. It's like they were creating confusions and illusions in your life to buy more time. But you're like, all right, well, I see this for what it is and it's okay, and moving forward. And that's putting them in a lower vibration because it's like the mask fell. It's like the enemy can't trick you anymore. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Five of Pentacles. There you go, putting them out in the cold. Somebody also is losing a lot of finances, a lot, because of the way that they're operating as well not giving. So this person would emotionally drain people of their emotions, right? Emotionally drain people. And where as they were doing that, they realized, first of all, it's giving energy vampire, but also something about your energy where this person doesn't feel abundant, maybe not enough to return back to your life or just having enough period. But what's happening is a divine showing this person like you didn't give equal give and take, you didn't give equal reciprocity, and it's like now this person's willing to bow down and give whatever they can to have you back in their life. But it's like that chapter's closed. You know who they are. You can't unsee them for who they are. It's not that you would judge them or care to criticize them. You know, everybody deals with pain and hurt in their different ways, but it's like that chapter is closed, and this person's like feeling as though they lost everything because they kept the facade that they shouldn't have kept up. I feel like this person was intuitively guided. We got the universe here. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like they were intuitively guided to open up and be who they needed to be, show their feelings, you know, just be in tune with their emotions. Okay, if you're having a bad day, have a bad day. But I just feel like this person made it a point to not only manipulate people around them, but also within this relationship and this connection. So now it's like, all right, well, you do dirt, you get dirty. All right, Spirit, clarify this Five of Pentacles and this universe energy. We have the Lovers card. We have temptations. transformations, and the Queen of Swords. So I just feel like this, you may have said something to this person. Now look at the Leviathan spirit. I never even used these cards before, and I love these. Somebody sent them to me, I can't remember, but we have lovers, temptations. So I feel like, listen, anytime, there's all types of spiritual warfare going on. We are in spiritual warfare 103, and I promise you, but it's like the enemy, whoever the enemy can use, the enemy will use your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your children, your friends, co-workers, whoever the enemy can use to disrupt your life or cause sadness or depression or despair or chaos and or confusion, right? Remember, this person was thriving in chaos. As long as you didn't know what was going on, it felt better, right? But the moment you said, okay, well, this is what it is, this is what had happened, I accept it for it was, it's something about that not only transformed this person, but you spoke some type of truth, right? And here's the butterfly energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Hey, David. Hey, no, we'll just say no, short for, you know what I'm saying? All right, exactly. Definitely heavy projection energy here. So it's like, again, with the lovers, I feel like, again, the lovers fell out on the Ace of Pentacles, confirming and clarifying that this indeed you were sent into this person's life. All right. And then we got the Five of Pentacles and then temptation energy. The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And this person just happened. Ooh, my hand just got ridiculously dry. And this person literally ridiculously dry. They literally went into like a low vibration because of temptations. All right. So what this apple here is signifying, and I think apples signify like purity, wisdom, and stuff like that in the Bible. They could have moved forward in a different energy, but they subdued, like they bowed to the temptations. All right. Well, and even sugar looks like salt to you. Tasted. This person went after whatever was shiny, whatever. Ooh, that's nice. That's what they want. And it's because every time this person went to a different person or a different situation, they could be different, right? So in that scenario, it's like, I'm going to put a fake mask on over here with this person. I'm going to put a lion mask with this person. I'm going to put a sad mask with this person. I'm going to put a broke mask with this person. I'm going to put, like, it's just a hot message because this person they were just dedicated to not being who they wanted to be. And the moment you called this person out with the Queen of Air, now see how she has the angel wings, and I love this because this is how I feel, is you may have spoke to this person, you may have said something to them, truth, right? A truth is a truth, whether somebody wants to accept it or believe it or not, even if it isn't in the best light, right? Even if it's best light, even if they don't want to accept it, but it doesn't take away from it being the truth, right? And I just feel like even if it was things that this person didn't like about themselves or okay, so say this person was messy, right? And you said, I think you're messy, right? But they're like, oh, no, I'm not messy. But as evidence proved that this person was very messy, but they get so offended that you call it the truth, and not only that you call it the truth to them, but you also do it with love. And then I feel like as well as when this person, other people, whoever, like if people notice certain things about this person, they move from them very fast. So it's like they don't want to know the truth, they don't want to hear about themselves. And I feel like it took a lot for this person to transform with the Queen of Air, the transformation. The color blue said could be significant, and the butterfly as well. So I just really feel like this person, you speaking the truth. Sometimes you have to tell people the truth, and truth, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, and it's also the delivery, right? So I just feel like with her having these angel wings on, with this Queen of Swords energy, stating the truth, saying how she feels, also is giving me free spirit energy as well, because this lady's just chilling in the nude, very angelic energy. So something about your presence in this person's life, it's like when you're not around this person or in this person's life, they don't feel that. It's almost like they're constantly looking over their shoulder. It's because they're constantly entertaining different vibrations and different entities on a lower vibration. So I almost feel like this person, because they haven't wanted to change or didn't change, low vibration people or situations and or people, thank you Spirit for confirmation, are seeking this person out. They always need a host. A low vibration entity needs something or someone to attach itself to do what? A snake only sheds its skin to become a bigger snake. And every time this person sheds that skin and becomes a bigger snake, they suffer way more poverty, within their life. Okay, so we got this universe card here. Now, when I was getting downloads about this message, what I was picking up is this person's getting intuitively guided or shown visions of you moving on with your life and moving forward, and they're not included, right? So this could be a love relationship connection, but it's like the divine showing these people like this is the energy that you choose to be in. Okay, so what's happening is they only are looking at what's happening today, right now, what's in front, but they're not understanding that things that they say could be hurtful long term. They're not realizing things that they do have an effect. It's like this person focusing on what's in front of me right now, how I'm doing it, not moving forward in the past. So it's like you see that with this person, like, all right, well, I don't feel like you're interested in future. You're kind of only focused on what's happening right now, and now they're distraught and falling apart because you told them they feel like you say they're a poor planner or whatever the case may be. So it's like whatever ways you try to move with this person, maneuver with this person, show them, help them become a better person, they took that energy and ran with it. And it's like, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, woe is me. Okay, so I feel like that may have caused you to move away from this person. We got the seeker of earth, so that must be questions would be pages, seeker of earth. I wonder if that's oh my god, night energy. All right, so again, this person, I just feel like this person also gave you energy that they can do better by themselves, right? With this seeker of earth energy, again, it's a night energy, Knight of Pentacles, but I feel like you just waited a long time, right? We got the King of Swords energy here at top of the deck. Mr. King of Swords has been coming out a lot recently, and I also feel like somebody may have Native American heritage within them, but I also just feels like this took a long time. So I always also feel that you have somebody that's passed over, a masculine energy, King of Swords, something with swallowing issues or something. I'm not sure, sir, but we're in the middle of a read. We'll save that for later. But again, something with maybe vocal speaking as well, somebody that from the other side. But I also feel as though this person regrets not speaking up for themselves. Like, oh, wow, the way that this person came at me was with love, and maybe not even coming at them, just voicing your opinions and your concerns about certain things in life. But people that don't want to honor their truth and see their issues and problems, they won't it's always going to be somebody else's fault. Like, I did this because you made me do it. But like, where's your accountability in saying I did this because you did that because that's what you wanted to do, first of all. Now, maybe you saying, all right, I think you should be a better person or something. I don't see how that would make them run to other people, but other people would see the things that they do, how they move, and until they realize what they were doing would literally comfort them, and now they're the victim. It's like, how did you become the victim for circumstances that you created within your life? So it's like the masks are falling off, guys. Hello, happy thankful Thursday. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right, so hey, HB, so let's get a Bible verse, guys. 8:03 on the clock. Thank you guys for being here. Like, subscribe, being part of my soul family. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so it says, if you believe you will receive everything you ask in prayer, Matthew 21:22, and somebody's name could be Matthew as well. So I feel like there's some type of resistance here with this person and you as well, because you're moving on, you're being fulfilled. You're saying, I see the mask, I'm moving on, I'm okay. That puts them in conflicting energy. It's like, what does this person want you to do? They want you to walk around feeling the way they feel because they like to go walk around and have people feel that ways too. But I feel like they came across the right one. You're not going to entertain their mask. You're going to say, I see you for who you are. Okay, I accept it and move on. That infuriates this person. They do not like them. All right, so let's just get a little bit into the mind of when it comes to this situation. All right, Spirit, let's clarify the mind of the situation. If you believe you will receive. So I feel like this person, if they start saying to people, I'm a victim, they actually start to believe that they're a victim of circumstances that they created. They'll create a big mess. They'll create a lot of drama, chaos, confliction, confusion, hide mask, hide behind this one, hide behind that one, pin people against each other, and buy them more time to create more victims within their scenario. To me, I feel like it's giving narcissism, Leviathan spirit. All right. So yeah, going with the flow. This person wants people just to go with the flow with their life, even if it's not the best interest for the other person. It's like, well, you should just go with the flow. It's almost narcissism. They want everything and everyone to revolve around them. Now, yeah, sometimes it go with the flow, but only dead fish go with the flow. If you have an opportunity to put a boundary or a standard, you don't just go with the flow and just let your body flow everywhere and be with all these people and do all these types of things. That's not how it's supposed to go. But I do feel like this person, they've lived that life for so long that it's who they become. And it's not judging. I don't feel a judgment energy. I feel you say, okay, I accept you for who you are, and I'm moving on. But to them, this person, it's not working for them anymore. Okay, so we got this turning in energy, heavy Scorpio Pisces energy with all this water sign or signifying their emotions. Now, this person feels haunted by the past things that they've done. So it's gotten to the point in their life where they have no choice but to turn inward and figure out what they've got to do. Okay, so again, you see the people in the background being haunted by some of the choices and decisions that they made by staying in this energy for so long. Like, if you stay in a particular energy for so long, you'll be that way. And I feel like they're haunted by either staying in a particular energy and saying, all right, well, this is just who I am. Well, who you are is hurtful. Who you are doesn't help anyone, and who you are is very selfish in this energy, but that's just who they are, and how dare you call them out for who they are. So I feel like the more you open up to this person about what they're doing, how you are feeling about their situation, their behavior, the more they turned in and use that as a lower vibration. You're like, I didn't tell you were messy because I wanted you to be more messy. I told you you're messy because I want you to clean up yourself in your life. They use that, oh, now they say I'm a messy, but you are, as evidenced by having a mess. Okay, so it's like the facade of who they are and what they want in life. It's like, is you cool? Is everything okay? Spirit, clarify energy. If it resonates. And it feels like this person, they are aware that they're doing this energy. It's like, all right, I'm going to do this and cause this person to be outside of my life. That's exactly what I want. That's so I can blame them for what I'm doing. So this person, it's like they push people to kick them out of their life so they can run around with a fucking sad story. Okay? Hey, Richard. So it's like this person, they're aware of what they're doing. It's not that they're not aware. It's like people know what they're doing until they get caught, and then they're like, oh, it's not fun anymore. So if you're realizing who people that they're pitting you against or creating triangulations or third parties, that's what they're doing. But when you catch on to that is when they're like, oh shit, we see your clown shoes. All right, the clown shoes are evident. Yeah, with the experience. And some of these people feel as though, like, you may have a lot of experience in life. You may have grown up in a house with a narcissistic parents or had narcissistic partners or siblings or whatever the case may be. So it's like you're able to identify, like, you're wearing red clown shoes. No, I'm not. You're like, yes, you are. They'll argue you tooth and nail, but you're like, listen, I know someone and they used to have a lot of red clown shoes, and like, I know what a person, how they act when they have red clown shoes, right? Or I know what red clown shoes look like. It's like they're mad about you being able to identify who they are, what they're doing, and how they're doing it. And it's like, that's what discernment's for. It's like you beat their entities that are attached to them, and they're mad at you for that. All right, Spirit, let's clarify. Yeah, and then it's like this person caused conflict with you, but the main issue problem is this person and the inner conflict within themselves. But it's better to be able to fight. If I can just take these issues and problems, and it's because of you is why I'm like this or why I'm like that or however the case may be, that internal struggle, it feels for a second it's off of you and onto somebody else, but for the moment it feels good to blame you and put it on you. That's just how they're feeling, and causing you to and push you outside of their life, and then they get mad that you're not in their life and you're aware of who they are. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Goddess Everything. Oh, hey, Goddess Eureka. Thank you so much for the gifts. Spirit, clarify this outsider and the awareness. Yeah, and that's what they like. And then they push people out, and then they feel very successful. Oh, yeah, I hurt them. Look. Their feelings are hurt. Unemotional, immature, spiritual, narcissistic energy. So they get pleasure in pushing people out of their life. But I feel like before they got a chance to do this to you, you said, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you walked away from this before I got, like, this feels like narcissistic, like super narcissistic, what discard energy, okay, with the innocence and the source. The divine's taking care of this. Do not do no harm to my prophet. Do not touch my anointed. Top of the deck transformation. See what the energy with this is that they don't realize is you see beyond the illusions of who they are. You see beyond all the things that they're doing, and that's why they are upset with you in life, because you see them for who they are. And in that energy, not only do you transform, because we got transformation twice. So collective, you know what I love about this is everything is double portion right now. I look around with things, I'm like, I have two of those, I have two of this, I did two of this. It's everything showing up in doubles. So what this transformation energy is, you accepting people for who they are, even if it hurts, right? Even if saying, I have to accept you for who this are, not dealing with them, being in their life, whatever the case may be. You see beyond the illusions, and it's not only changing your life, you may not be able to see it and you may not know, but it's also changing this person's life as well, because it's like you're saying, I see you for who you are. Now, even if you allow them to stay in your life, whatever you've done with that after you said, I see you for who you are, now they have to see themselves for who they are as well. All right, so Spirit, let's clarify this King of Swords. There we go, clarifying the Ace of Swords. We got this Moon card as well. So it's like, it's not a secret that you're messy. Okay, so you're messy. So like, now what are we going to do about it? So they know the truth. They try to keep the truth, acknowledge the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And that is exactly what we are. Look at top of the deck with the Justice card. Justice is served when it comes to this situation. I feel like after you've done all you can, you just stand. You're no longer feeding into this person's illusions. You're no longer allowing them to take you on an emotional roller coaster. You accept them for who they are. Acceptance doesn't mean they need to be in your life. Forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation. It's just like life goes on. These wheels are turning, and the divine saying, listen, open your eyes. Okay, when you see this person coming, the first thing you're going to see on them are red shoes, the clown shoes, and they're mad at you for acknowledging that. Okay, so energy's energy. If it resonates. And now we're here at Justice, and we'll pull this new energy of this new lover. We got this Six of Pentacles and the Sun card. There's spirit baby energy here as well. I love these cards. I don't know who gave them to me, but I love the infinity number. There's spirit baby energy here, so be careful if you're not interested in having more children, and if not, maybe if this is a miscarriage or a child loss. I'm picking up daughter energy as well. So again, with this Sun card and the Six of Pentacles, now we went from you dealing with someone that was in the Five of Pentacles to you moving forward in a happy energy with the Six of Pentacles. Whoever this person's coming in, it's giving purity, light energy. And I was just thinking back on the reading I did yesterday with this new energy is very subtle, right? I don't want to rush it. I love how it's coming in very subtle, but I love how it's also coming in very rewarding. And I also love how it's coming in very giving, very patient, very spiritual. Right? This new energy, very full of happiness. They've been through some things in their life as well to be able to get to this point, because it's like, now that you're out of this energy with these people, the wheels are turning, the 7-year cycles are ending. You know the people that are for you and that are not with you, and then who are against you. Now, only the divine has only they can resurrect situations. Like I said, after you've done all you can, you stand. Who knows? Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but maybe next year, right? Maybe a couple years, whatever. Whenever the timing's right, you stay diligent in doing what you're doing and what you're working on. But something about this person, it's like as you're calling this situation out, and they're starting to sit in what they're doing and who they are, they also can feel this new beginning life for you. And this is why this person constantly does a lot of watching you. And then it's like, you're happy, like you're doing cartwheels. This person's like, how the fuck are you out here doing cartwheels and I just hurt you? Or how are you out here being happy? Because it's like, they didn't make you, so how can they break you? And that's another thing. It's like they behind the scenes try to cause turmoil and hurt in your life, but it's like, it's not hurting you. So it's like them trying to hurt you is hurting them more than hurting you, because you're moving on with your life. Hey, Shell, you're moving on with your life. Hey, Arnis. Hey, Del, you're moving on with your life. You're saying, okay, what's for me always going to be for me, but you're moving towards situation, people, places that give you back what you give out. You can't continuously give love and help and support and admiration, and then someone's like, oh, I don't care about you, and this, like, it doesn't work like that. It was not an equal balance with these past energies within your life, okay? And that's just not narrow down to just lovers. That's relationships, jobs, co-workers, families, whatever the case may be. Whoever's not going to give equal reciprocity in your life as the wheel turns, it's like we don't want to leave anyone behind, but it's like you have a divine job and a purpose that you have to fulfill. Now, the enemy's already used this person to try to stop you in your tracks, but it didn't work. So you're still able to move on. So let's talk about more of this new person coming in for the collective. Okay, we have the 10 of Cups and we have the 3 of Pentacles. This is a new divine relationship connection. See the happiness there? So I just feel like your main goal was you had to stand up to this person, this principality, right? For we not wrestle against flesh and blood, but this principality. So whatever this principality was, you stood up for that. That was what you were supposed to do in order to move forward to the next level of your life. And after the next level of your life, after justice was served, you have coming in contact with soul family members, people that will give equally to you happiness, okay, and in the form of self, right? Because you're happy and whole in who you are, and then happy and wholeness in a relationship, connection, family, life, just wholeness. With this 3 of Pentacles, working with people that are actually, I feel 333 energy here. That could be your confirmation for the day, but working with people that provide happiness in your life that also want to see you happy as well, because people always want to see you doing better, but never better than them. All right, Spirit, clarify this Sun card energy for me moving forward. Yeah, with the 6 of Wands, it's almost like happiness is finding you. You don't gotta go look for it. Happiness is like, I recognize you, you deserve happiness, here we come. So with this 6 of Wands, and also the divine recognizes you as well, I feel like you're literally getting crowned in the spiritual realm for overcoming these principalities, overcoming these entities, and literally standing up. It's like you're saying the whole world could be against me, and I'm still gonna stand on what I believe and how I feel. And that's exactly where the divine wanted you to be. Okay, so energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Yeah, look at 7 of Pentacles. Be fruitful in all that you do. The divine notices. It's like the more we got the 5 of Pentacles, right? We got the 6 of Pentacles. Now we got the 7 of Pentacles. It's because you're literally doing the work within your life to create these abundance. We got the Ace of Wands. Very passionate. You're not faking your healing. You're saying, I want to heal from these certain things. This is why I say this to you, because I want you to heal and become a better person. You know, your passion to be, your happiness comes from your passion to be a good person and to experience things. I just feel like you seeing beyond the illusion of this person. They cannot believe it. Somebody cannot believe that you had. All right, so this new lever coming in as well with the 7 of Pentacles. Very financially stable person as well. And when it comes to your chemistry, being intimate with each other, that's going to be like, you guys aren't going to be able to stay away from each other as well, as what I hear. All right, so hands-on deck is wait. There's something about Rome, Greek, Roman Empire as well. I don't know if that could be significant. Somebody could be from Rome. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands and the strength energy. Yeah, you looked inside, you found anything inside of you that you needed. This person's also coming in very strong as well. Heavy fire sign energy as well. This person's been through some stuff. They're here to tell you. They will tell you some stories. Yeah, with the 8 of Pentacles, there we go. 33 in the chat. They've been through, hey Quanika, they've been through some things. I'm telling you, every time they learn a lesson, you get more Pentacles within your life. You get more and more and more because you're doing the work. Okay, crows are significant as well. Again, I also feel like this person's coming into, you guys may run a business together, whatever it is. This person has confidence, inner strength, security. They know who they are. They don't question things. I feel like this person has literally lived on the edge of life or dealt with people. I got heavy Leo energy here, but I also feel like there was a Leo that like intimidated this person or literally somebody literally pushed someone to the edge. So this person coming in, they've learned to, in the past, why this person has left their past relationship is because they literally were living on the edge. Now, it could be literally walking on eggshells. Now, this is the new person coming in, a little bit of their past. But whatever the case may be, they are dedicated to having a relationship with someone that's comfortable. Okay, somebody's also admiring your beauty here as well. This could be a woman that's very, very beautiful. This could be a man that's just so handsome. It's like, but the way you two are attracted to each other, I feel like, you know, people are attracted to different things, but I feel like the moment you lock eyes with this person, you will know. It's going to be an inner pull in your life. I mean, yeah, inner pull within you. We have this 88 energy again as well. So again, I feel like what you're looking for literally is looking for you, and you're getting ready to to move into a different period of your life that it's just going to be different for you. Because nothing even mattered at all. Yeah, nothing matters of the past. I just feel like you moving forward in confidence and faith and letting things go and accepting people for who they are. Okay, so not too heavy on the new person because they're still going through some type of healing things, but that energy is here. You're in your 10 of cups because you accept people, place, and situation for who they are. Rainbows could be significant and you did the inner work. I feel like you having to heal certain situations with people also giving me an energy of you healing your inner child as well. You're speaking up at times you did never spoke up before. Okay, at day's end, rest. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect with spirit. So I had a conversation with spirit yesterday about some things that I was going through, and they allowed me to share this with you. You can't fight you can't fight one battle, right? You're either going to fight the battle physical or you're going to fight the battle in spirit. So physically, you're going to exhaust yourself down to the get down. And in spirit, you have to allow God to do his things, but also realizing that you have to let your mind, body, and rest after you decided to surrender to a situation. So I feel like the more you surrendering to accepting people for who they are and the mask that they wear, it's like you're having to regulate and calm your own nervous system from the betrayal and the facade of other people. You're not who hurt you. Okay, so I really feel like resting, getting your body rest. Like I can't wait for it to be nice outside. You guys know I love being outside a lot, but like literally just resting. Cats are significant. So if your cats have been around you a lot, just kind of hanging around your room or places that you are, or you know, in your home, it's because you're absorbing the negative energy of the stress of things that you're going through. Like even if you don't speak about it, say about it, you're gonna. So I need you to decide when it comes to situations in your life moving forward. Is hey Cornelia. Is are you going to fight these battles that you come across physically? You're gonna lose. Or you're gonna fight them spiritually and allow the divine to move forward and help you in the things that you do. Okay, with this Knight of Cups energy and the Nine of Pentacles, are you going to? We move from the Eight of Pentacles, okay? And now we're saying, are you going to physically fight these battles, or are you going to spiritually fight these battles? And allowing your emotions, you are okay to feel how you feel. If someone hurt you, you're allowed to say that. But again, with this Nine of Pentacles, you know what you want in life and what you don't. And you're willing to walk away from anything or anyone that does not serve you. You're like, F these cups. It's so funny because we have the Eight of Cups, you walking away, which is causing like this isn't a tower card, but I'm picking up this girl's like, I spilled my water, I'm in the desert, what the hell do I do now? They're in this Five of Cups while you're leveling up and meeting soul people, new people, and they're just in this Ten of Swords energy. Here we go. I knew, I felt it coming. They created these tower moments for themselves. I don't know, the facade, they want to have the facade, let them have the facade. Like the heck, energy's energy. If it resonates, throat chakra. I speak my truth and encourage others to speak theirs. That's, I think all this was about, was encouraging this person to speak up and honor their truth, and that's not something that they wanted to do, okay? Archangel Gabriel, I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition in my life, and this is how you're overcoming these situations. Hope, faith, diligently, patience, faith without works is dead, and literally being patient. But when I view your energy and I look at you, look at this, I love this, celebrate life underneath, you're coming out in this happiness, purity energy, because you're honoring the truth, and the truth is setting you free. Only people that are trapped. Now, how did my TV's bugged out. Only people that feel trapped in their life are people that don't want to acknowledge the truth. No matter how nice you say it to them, no matter how you say it to them, the way you say it to them, if they don't want to know or understand or even remotely try to agree with proof of evidence, there's nothing you can do. That's that principality in them that wants to continuously have you fighting the truth. There's nothing to fight the truth about anymore. The truth is the truth, and that's it, and that's what it's going to be. Okay, so I see you for who you are. It's over. It's done. Like, why are we going to keep fighting about the mask that I already see behind? What's the point? What's the issue? What's the problem? All right, you can be that person over there, and I'm going to be this person over here, and you're not going to judge me for that, and you can't punish me for that. And if that means I have to remove you from my life, or you're removed from my life, I know that anything that God does for me isn't to harm me, it is to protect me. So at the end of the day, the day's got to end, and I'm going to rest on what I know, the facts, and I'm going to allow the spirit to fight this battle for me. But this person and who they are is exactly who they are, and they're mad because you point that out, and you know that. and you see their red clown shoes from far away. All right, we got top of the deck. We have celebrate life. I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all my life on Mother Earth. Okay, so again, somebody wakes up. I feel like sometimes some of these energies, they wake up just to exist and not knowing what they want, how they do, but they do know that if they can blame someone for their problems for that day, they won. And until they realize and recognize the energies that are within them, and the people they're around, and the bad influences that are on their life, and the things that they associate with that are what's the word I'm looking for, that are like saying it's okay, be a baby, it's okay, you're a victim, but it's not okay. It's like, acknowledge the truth and the truth will set you free. But they despise you for acknowledging the truth. And I don't even think it's in a despising energy. It's like, I have to run away now. They know who I am. I can't be here. They see me for who I am. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Let's get this Isis Oracle. I love how I'm picking up more energy of this new love, but I do feel like somebody's very shy as well when it comes to this new relationship connection. I feel like they're ready, but I feel like they're still working on things, very easily triggered by things that happen in life. So you're like, Sunshine guys, they're not showing up. The color blue, I told you, is very significant. Here's the color blue again, and just look down and call my eye. But and blue is throat chakra energy. Blue is tranquil, peace, patience. So I feel like maybe you need to move into a more calm energy within your life, and this person will be able to show up more. It's like if your nervous system is off, the goal of you meeting this new person is to have a relaxed nervous system and to be able to enjoy each other's company and to not be each other's triggers. So I feel like until you heal from these situations, or because healing is linear, it lasts forever, right? But it's certain things about what you went through with someone in the past that you've got to really overcome and heal, because it'll ruin the new person coming in. Okay, energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right, let's get an Isis Oracle. I love you guys so much. 8:26 a.m. Happy Thankful Thursday. All right, Pillar of Light. I love this. All right, Descent of the Star of Isis. All right, and then I get ready for, all right, Pillar of Light. Beings of light and divinity are calling you now. They wish to connect with you more strongly, and you're being guided to strengthen your energy field to allow more of the divine light that seeks you to flow through your body safely and to expression. And I feel like that's where we had got that going with the flow energy. Now, it's okay to go with the flow, but not when it's toxicity. Like, I'm not going with the flow of you mistreating me. I'm not going with the flow of you talking to me reckless. I'm not going with the flow with your disrespect or your narcissistic energy. Now, you may say it's okay to go with the flow with that, but I'm not going to do that. All right, beloved, initiate. You almost done? Okay, shoes and teeth brush, face. All right, beloved, initiate. You are called to allow more. Okay, wash your face, sweetheart. You are called to allow more divine energy and light to emanate from your body to help build your light body so that the love and healing of the cosmic feminine energies of the Star of Isis can descend through you, offering healing light and assistance to humanity and setting your own heart and soul on fire with divine love and passion. It is suggested that you first build and strengthen your natural pillar of light within your energy body. I feel like the divine said, listen, you just went through a lot of shit. All right. And we see that and we know that. Be open to us receiving, filling you back with light. Like, you just went up against a narcissistic entity. You are a human being living a spiritual experience. We're not only going to celebrate you, we're going to reward you, but you also need to rest so we can fill you back up. Okay. So what else do we have? All right. So like building a broadband cable so that you can receive energy transmission into your being more easily. It's almost like an energy of this may have wiped you out. This may have literally said, you must have said, this is a lot. This was a lot. Remember, we're wrestling against principalities, not flesh and blood. So it's like you can't even see what you're up against, right? And that's an issue I have with my older kids. It's like I can see the spiritual warfare that they have going on within their life, but they don't see that. And it's like because I not only am your mom, but I see it from a spiritual standpoint as well, but from eyes of a spiritual person that they don't see. So I'm like, you're fighting them. You're battling a narcissistic entity right now. Be careful. Be careful, but that fight is a fight that you have to allow them to fight with their divine. But like I said, and figuring a lot of things out is you see things from a spiritual level where people are like, I don't have red shoes on. You're like, yes, you do. I see them. It's fine. You're like, it's fine. If you have the red clown shoes, I'm just letting you know I see them. Okay. So like, if you don't see them, then it becomes a constant battle back and forth of if you see the red shoes and then they changed to the pink and said, well, they're not red now. You're like, I know they're pink. You don't see my pink. I do. I do. And you're not going to keep battling this person. If they want to keep wearing the clown shoes, that's fine. But you don't have to keep going back and forth. Hey, sis, we need to touch base too. But you don't need to keep going back and forth with them about the shoes. If that's who they are and want to be, that's fine. But you don't have to deal with it. Okay, so the divine saying right now. So we were past that part. I just came back. And I'm saying, hey, Nichelle. So the divine saying, listen, we see you wrestling with these principalities. Be open to us filling you back up, because remember, if somebody didn't make you, they can't break you. The divine saying, we will fill you up with the wholeness of light and healing power. Okay, we will. So now, battle over. You can put your swords down for a second. Don't get too happy now, because life keeps life and the journey keeps on journeying. But right now, rest. Lean not on your own understanding. We're taking this battle from you. We got it from here. Copy over. Rest. Lay down the sword. There's nothing you can do about it. You've done everything. Let us reward you. You might feel like going to the next couple of days, because we do have oh my God, I didn't check again. We have a lot of stuff coming up. We got the horse energy on the 17th. Everything's happening. The wheels are turning right now. Right where you are right now is exactly where you're supposed to be. The moment you're weary and you feel like this is a battle, they're pulling you out of the battle. You are done. You have showed up in ways that all that you can do after you're done, all you can do is stand. You are done. Put that sword down. The divine is literally saying it's time for you to rest. We did it. Not only are you going to be resting, we need you to be open to receiving. We want to recharge you back up. Okay, we want to refill you with light. Okay, we want you to be able to receive, because remember, you have a lot of abundant things coming towards you. That was the enemy goal. The enemy knew that we have a lot of good things coming towards you. You passed the test. The battle's over. You won, because the way that you fought that battle, we need you to be open to receiving. The only reason why you were fighting that battle is because we had something good coming for you, because the enemy entity knows you and knows the word just as well as the creator. Okay, so this isn't someone that's a little bit tricky. They know all the tricks. Okay, so rest. Be open to receiving. Allow the divine to fill you up. Rest, pray, stay hydrated, fast. When I tell you guys it's spiritual war 3, it is, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but principalities. Okay, that come into your mom, your sister, your kids, your coworkers, your friends, and there's nothing you can do about that. If somebody's being used as a host or a vessel, there's nothing you can do about that. You can't beat it out of them, right? You can't verbally battle them out of them until they have to wrestle with that, come to an awareness, and then once they say enough is enough, and whatever they have to do, right? We're not getting specific, because this is more about your healing, and we're just speaking on what happened. It's not your fight anymore. Okay? You see them for who they are. What else are we there's nothing else to do about that. Okay, so be open to receiving. Okay, so that you can receive energy transmission into your being more easily. Without such preparation, it will be like trying to run a high voltage electricity through wires that were not equipped to handle it. Some fire and damage would occur, and the practice would not be safe or sensible. The pillar of light is the energy tube of pure white that connects the soul star chakra above your head to the earth star chakra beneath your feet. Now, remember that energy we saw? Top of the deck. Thank you, Spirit. That white energy. That energy where I say, I accept these people for who they are. All right, I'm moving forward. Now accept that happiness and that white light they're sending to you. Okay, the star of Isis will descend from above your soul star chakra, pouring in grace. That was a word. Healing and light until it eventually flows like a river into your star chakra, blessing the earth through your body. The divine saying, listen, we know you were the pillar in this battle. Okay, so it's over. It's done. Pillars stand strong, firm. They hold everything and everyone up, but sometimes they need a little bit of reinforcement, right? So the divine saying, we're your backup. We're reinforcing you. We see, they see, we know the battle's over for you. Okay, so I love you guys so much. Energy's energy. If it resonates, our Bible verse, if you believe, you will receive everything you ask for in prayer. You're asking, you may have said, listen, sometimes when you ask God for peace, he gives you a storm. Sometimes you could ask God for money and you may feel like you're less than. It's because they need to see how you are in adversity. The God, the divine, they need to see how you are when these principalities and these things arise for you. And it's spiritual warfare. It's not that they put you in those situations. They're like, all right, well, she's asking for peace. Well, here this lesson of peace is coming. People are exactly who they are and who they show you to be. Okay, whether it's with you, it just takes other people time to figure out who they are. And once that mask slips off, trust me, they're going to be moving to the next person, and that's who they are. But your job is to stay true, be that pillar of light, be that beacon of light, and stay true to who you are. Okay, so maybe you ask Spirit to show you exactly who these people or this person are, and they're saying, all right, well, that was your battle. You asked to see them for who they are. This is who they are. Okay, so energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right, let's get a Bible verse in Matthew 21:22. This is our closing Bible verse. For no word from God will ever fail. There we go, Luke 1:3. So God is a God. God is not a God of cancer, confusion, and for no word from God will ever fail. God keeps his word and is a promise keeper because you asked in prayer, so he wants to deliver. I love you guys so much. Stay the pillar of light, be the beacon of light. Even when you don't see it and can't feel it, it's still there. That's the enemy trying to convince you that all is not well, but every day is a new day and a better day, and any day above ground is the best day. All right, so I love you guys so much. Keep your head up in your heart close to God. I got a late upload for you guys. Happy Thankful Thursday. Keep your head up in your heart close, God. I love you guys so much. And look, we got 42 in the chat, 24 thumbs up. This person, they can't even mirror your energy anymore. So it's like your pure, authentic energy that they used to mirror to trick you. They can't even mirror that anymore as well, because now that you know them for who they are, they can't mirror you, and that's causing terror moments. I love you guys so much. Keep your head up in your heart close, God. Happy Thankful Thursday. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys on my midday mix, our next read, whatever comes first. Mwah.